What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another really big MLB The Show 20 news video. Today we're going to talk about and go into what is the new game mode custom leagues within MLB The Show 20. Now this is something we saw all the way dating back to the developer Livestream, and it left a lot to us being curious about. We were wondering what exactly is going to entail within custom leagues, and within the last 2 days we learned a bunch of information, and today I want to talk about that. There is going to be a full in-depth live stream on twitch.tv/Sony San Diego on Thursday, so if there is any other big news, I'll make sure to update you guys about that as well. But today we're going to talk about what we know, and we do know a good deal, so leave a like down below. As always, if you guys do enjoy these videos, definitely helps me out a ton. Subscribe if you guys are new. We're getting really close. We're almost at 19,000, and I know we can hit 20,000 before MLB The Show 20 comes out. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So with that being said, let's do a deep dive and look into what custom leagues are going to entail for MLB The Show 20. Play with friends in a flexible multi-season experience with customizable settings. Already from the start, this is looking great. Playing with friends is something that a lot of people have been asking for, another route, another avenue to do it since online franchise got taken out. And I think that this is going to be a great way, especially being that it's multi-season, so you don't just have to be a one weekend or 1 week long thing. You can extend it and make it a very immersive thing with your friends. Getting in a little further, today we learned that this is going to be customizable as far as you can set the difficulties, the settings, and sliders. It will be set up in a postseason style bracket. That's the only way to go, and you have the capability of using either your Diamond Dynasty rosters or the real life current active MLB rosters within the game. Let's talk about the house rules first of all. So as you can see, there's the basic things that you can change. You can change the settings that you could in Diamond Dynasty. So the difficulty, the throwing difficulty, gas pitch, you can have that either on or off, and then you can change whether box are on or off. Usually those are always off, of course, and then how accurate the umpire is going to be. So if you ever did a play with friends game online Diamond Dynasty, it's pretty much the same settings you're going to have at your disposal here. But what it's going to separate from the limiting play with friends settings on Diamond Dynasty, as you're going to have a real house rules feel, because you can change and adjust the sliders. So if you were with a friend at your own house, you would be able to change the sliders, so you can really adjust the game and play around with different settings and accustom the game to how you want it to play. If you want to have a lot of home runs, you can do it. If you want to only use starting pitchers, you can turn the stamina all the way up and really control how the game's going to go in that aspect. As I mentioned, all games are going to be in a playoff style format. I would assume you would be able to change the length of the series, but it is going to work like this, where you have probably 8 to 10 teams. Here you can see there's 8, and it is just a basic tournament style bracket, and that's how you're going to be able to play the games. And I think that's great. I think this is going to do really well in matching up against opponents, playing with friends, and if you wanted to host a tournament online against other players, I think this is going to be a very simplistic way to do it, because it's all laid out for you. There's no scheduling issues. It's already going to be right inside the game. And what I think is the most interesting aspect of all of this is you are able to use your Diamond Dynasty team within this and have your own league. This is where I think it's going to get a lot of use. Of course, Diamond Dynasty is very popular. Like I said, this is a perfect way to host a tournament, and you already have your Diamond Dynasty team within there. I can already see tons of Twitch tournaments being held within the custom leagues, because it's going to be so seamless. Like I mentioned, it's already in the game. There's no scheduling conflicts. It is very simple and right there already. And then of course also you can use the MLB live rosters, which is another option if you don't play Diamond Dynasty, or if one person within your friend group doesn't really have a good team, there's no competitive disadvantage. And here we can also see there can be league restrictions which you can set, which I think is amazing. So if you don't want everybody to have stacked teams, you can maybe cap a team overall at 85, or I don't know if you'd be able to submit how many diamonds a team can have or not. I would assume it's probably based on overall, kind of like you would have in an event game. but nonetheless, I think this is going to be really fun. You know, I know a lot of people play Diamond Dynasty. A lot of people at least have pretty good teams, and even if they don't, you can control it. So maybe everybody's only using 85 overalls, and of course you could always do that by word of mouth. This is just going to be a more official legislation of restricting that. Another really cool thing, as you can see right here, you are going to be able to do trades. Now, I would assume that this is going to be for both the Diamond Dynasty side and the MLB active roster, as you can see right here on the screen. But this is really, really cool. Obviously, this is not going to be able to have a way of trading and moving cards within your actual Diamond Dynasty binders. That would be very unlike something MLB The Show would do that has many different problem aspirations, so that's not going to be a thing. It's only going to be within this custom league, and I think that is very, very cool that they're adding something like that. I think it's a perfect way, a new cool feature that they could have within here, because clearly you're not going to have minor leagues or something, so it's going to be a bit of a franchise light within a playoff bracket style format. So I guess it's kind of online franchise, kind of not. Of course, we're still going to learn more stuff. There's probably going to be a Twitter video on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the developer live stream on Thursday talking more about the capabilities, what you can and cannot do within online custom leagues. But seeing that you can make trades really, really makes me happy, and I think that's a perfect feature to add within there. So if one guy isn't performing well for you, or somebody is just smacking your clapping your cheeks all series long, maybe you can make a trade and get them up on out of there. I want to talk a little bit more about what you can do and how you can really squeeze every ounce of fun within this. Think of this, you can do a Battle Royale draft, and then you can put those teams into a custom league. I think that would be really fun. Like I said, there is restrictions, so you can make it all uniform. There's no worries that somebody has an overpowered team or somebody's cheating. I think it would be a really cool idea that you could have something like that. You know, and I keep mentioning Diamond Dynasty because I do believe that's probably where this is going to get the most use, because you can use your Diamond Dynasty team within there, but there's so many things you can do. Think, for example, because you're going to have to submit a team and it's going to have to be confirmed, or, you know, the person operating the league is going to be able to kick you out. Maybe you can only use live series teams, or maybe you can do an all-time team tournament all within the game. There's no other background hassle that you have to work towards or go around. It would be really simple because you can just quickly check within the game and see. So like I said, there's a bunch of different possibilities that you can do in creating your own custom league. Those are some examples that I had thought of. I would love to hear down below in the comment section some ideas that you would have in running your own custom tournament on MLB The Show 20 with this brand new game mode format. There we go. That is custom leagues within MLB The Show 20, a brand new game mode coming into the game, and honestly, it's more than I was expecting. I'm really excited about this. I think that there's a lot of versatility that you can do with this mode, specifically for Diamond Dynasty or just to be with your friends. For example, Diamond Dynasty, you can make some really cool tournaments because you can use your actual Diamond Dynasty team. So in a way, it could be a competitive tournament with about 8 to 10 people with friends, which I think could be very cool considering you already have those cards and it's up to your own person's binder. And then if you don't want to do that, there's also just the regular MLB roster, so you can do that within reg teams as well. I think the possibilities and capabilities are really endless as far as that goes. And then just having fun with your friends. Of course, the big outlier is it's more so just playing games. It's not really online franchise, but I think it's a good stepping stone. And I think if this goes well, I think if people play it, I think there's a strong possibility for the next generation consoles, the PS5, the Xbox, and the Nintendo Switch, that online franchise could return in MLB The Show 21. Let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts and opinions on the brand new custom leagues. Do you like what you're hearing right now? Do you think you're gonna try it out? And what could you possibly do with custom leagues? Maybe there's even more stuff that I can't think of right now, but overall I definitely am happy, and I hope you guys are as well. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this one. Does help out the channel. Hope you guys are great today. There comes out. Yay!
Love is love and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.